everyone, this is Vanessa. Welcome to Collide Cinema Ministry Online. This is Wednesday Night Live. We hope that you have had a great week and we are excited that you are joining us. First, we would like to let you know that we are giving away a free DoorDash order at the end of broadcast. In order to enter, you need to like and comment before the video ends. We will announce the winner in the comment section at the end of broadcast, so stay tuned and good luck. All the information you need is emailed out in our newsletter each week, so check it out and let us know if you need help getting it. Thank you all for joining us. We're glad you are here. Remember to like and comment for a chance to win the prize and share this video to help others see it.
I'm really not waking the kids up to go to the ER. Oh my god. You're right.
Oh! Oh! Are you?
Green light, yeah. Okay. Red light, stop.
Down the field there.
Attention, teachers.
This is, if I turn this in, they'll give me some headphones. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Oh, the tree fell off.
All right, you guys, it is time to play a couple games. We're excited to share with you. This first one is not technically a game, but it's an opportunity to talk and hang out in the comment section. So please tell us your answers in the comments, what I really don't want for Christmas. So basically, you're gonna see two different gifts. Tell us which one is worse. So you can kind of say which one is worse and which one would you rather have. So let's check it out. We've got the Chia Pet, and a mushroom farm. All right. Personally, don't like mushrooms, think they're a little nasty. So I think that's the worst gift, and I would rather have the Chia Pet. What about you? Next, we have the knapsack sleep hood in the Illumable. I love the take a nap anytime, but that sounds a little dangerous, so I would not want that. I would rather have the Illumable light up the bathroom, right? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I think these are both really, really gross. Bacon soap rubbing all over, can you imagine even washing your face with bacon soap? Brushing your teeth, I think bacon soap is the worst. I would rather have the toothpaste. No, yeah, I guess. Okay, once again, we have two no thank yous. What I'd rather not have is, I don't want either of these. Is that an option? It's not. I would rather have the painting is worse. The painting is worse, for sure. I'd rather have the ceramic. Oh my, okay. I actually love one of these. So I'm gonna have to say the Petter is the worst. Because I really actually want the inflatable unicorn horn. I know this is for cats, but I wanna put it on my dog Biscuits. All right, these are both super gross. Honestly, I think the toilet mug is the worst. I don't think I could drink out of that. I mean, it's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but that's gross. I love to fart, I'll take that. So there you go. There's some ideas of what not to get if you're doing some last minute Christmas shopping. Next, we got Christmas screenshot Hotshot. So you're gonna see a picture from a movie, and we're gonna make it a little bit harder. We're not gonna give you any options. Just tell us right now, what movie is this? I know what movie this is. It's a great movie, just watched it. Except I heard that a lot of you don't like it. So interesting one, what your take is on this movie. The Polar Express. So again, interested on what you think about it. I love this movie. This is my favorite Christmas movie. I know it. I love it. Can't wait to watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. It is dun, 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 The Muppet Christmas Carol. Love this movie, you guys. Big fan. Big fan. Okay, here we go. We got old school animated. Appears to be a big snowball. Probably have guessed it already. Frosty the Snowman. Classic. My kids love the song. Alright, this one's a little tricky. This person is not the main character of the movie. They're a smaller character, but still important. We did talk about this movie this month. There's a hint. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think what is his name? I actually cannot remember what his name is. All right, we have here a little baby crawling out of a sack. So, a lost child of some sort. Seems to be doing okay. It's Elf. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that's how Elf got to the North Pole. I honestly was like, what is happening? Okay, here we go. This is my wife's favorite movie, Christmas movie. Except she said it's like in the top 10 of all time movies. So she loves this movie. So I have to watch this movie every single year. It's The Santa Claus, Tim Allen, and that lady. I don't know her name. Good job, you guys. It's Christmas Screenshots. Thanks for playing games with us. Here's a couple more to check out. Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome back to Wednesday Night Live. Welcome to week 3, the final week of our series called Christmas at the Movies. We hope you've had a great week so far and a great month of December. Christmas is in about 10 days, give or take, depending on when you're watching this. And we can't wait. You guys, it's almost here. We made it. 2020 is almost over, and we have a lot to look forward to. Thank you for being here with us tonight, and thank you for sticking with us throughout this school year and all throughout this 2020 year. We're here, we made it, and it's going to be a great new year and a great Christmas. So before that's all over, we still have tonight and an awesome opportunity to finish strong with a great movie and a great series, again, called Christmas at the Movies. So before we get into any of that, I want to know, with Christmas being basically in a week and a half from now, what are some of your favorite Christmas traditions? What are some of your favorite Christmas traditions? And you could think about it maybe in 2 ways, like maybe traditions you've been doing since you were a kid, so like, for a little while, or are there any brand new traditions, maybe one you want to start this year? So tell us in the comment section, tell somebody nearby, whoever, wherever you are, but at least share with us in the comment section, what are some of your favorite Christmas traditions, things that you love and hope to do every year, and then let us know if you want to try starting something new. So for me, my favorite Christmas tradition, I did this with my family as a kid, and now I do it with my kids. It's getting in the car and driving around and looking at Christmas lights. So we actually did that last Saturday. We got in the car with our kids, got some Chick-fil-A, and drove around mostly Severn. And there's some amazing, incredible homes. Somebody basically covered every inch of their front yard with inflatables. That is insane. There must have been 50, 60 inflatables in their yard. Another house literally covered their grass with Christmas lights. It was so bright, you could see it all the way down the street when you're pulling up to this house, because the whole thing, I couldn't imagine what the electricity bill costs for either of these homes. But honestly, we love every variety. We love the inflatables, we love the lights, we like the the big, I guess it's kind of like a flashlight that puts moving little particles all over the place. And we did see one house kind of by the Quarterfield Chick-fil-A that had the synchronized lights to music. So you pull up in front of the house, you turn on a radio station, and you can hear their music, and all the lights on the house are all synced up together. Super cool, really awesome. So anyway, that's your tradition. I loved as a kid. We love it now. Get in the car, just drive around, get a nice little snack, and look at some really cool Christmas lights. So if you are one of those families, even if you just decorate one tree in your front yard, or we live in an apartment complex, so there's not a lot of lights, but we appreciate even just putting up one light, whatever it takes. Our kids go nuts. I love it. So thank you guys. If you decorate, we probably drove around your neighborhood, saw your lights, and we appreciate you. So again, tell us what your favorite traditions are. And hey, I hope you have an opportunity. If you want to start something new, give it a shot, try it this Christmas, and maybe you'll do it for a long time. All right, so let's recap. Our first movie of our Christmas series was, what was it, guys? These 2 weeks have felt like forever. The first week was A Charlie Brown Christmas, right? So we talked about the Charlie Brown Christmas, and he was struggling with what's the real reason and purpose. Why do we decorate? Why do we put up lights? Why do we drive around and look at lights? Why do we sing songs and give each other gifts, all this stuff? And the reality and the truth and the hope of Christmas is that everything we do goes back to the joy and the celebration that Jesus, that the name of Jesus means that we are going to find salvation, that God has brought salvation to us. And the other name, Emmanuel, means God is with us. So basically, we celebrate Christmas. Charlie Brown, the reason for Christmas is that you are loved by God and you are not alone. And then last week, we talked about a Christmas classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and we talked about how we are all uniquely and wonderfully made and created by God, and that Christmas is a reminder that, again, we are loved, we are not alone, and that each of us, that you have a special purpose and a special life designed and loved by God, that you have special things in your life to look forward to, and for all of us to feel confident and to feel special. All these really neat Christmas words, right? So it's one thing to say it. It's one thing to say you're loved and you're not alone, to say you have purpose, that you are unique and wonderful, and that God has a plan for you. This week, I think, is going to be really important, and we wanted to end with this movie and this message because, we want you to have a wonderful Christmas season, as in a season full of wonder, a season full of confidence, a season full of joy. So we want your Christmas season, your Christmas morning to be wonderful, wonder-filled. And as kids, if you guys, I'm not a kid. You guys aren't kids anymore. You guys are young adults, you're teenagers, you're growing up. As kids, we often have a sense of how wonderful and how awe-inspiring and exciting Christmas time is. Christmas movies capture a lot of that excitement and joy. You think about somebody who is an adult but acts like a kid, like Buddy the Elf, right? All the joy and the wonder and how hyped he is and pumped he is. It's really a kid at heart. And then there's also the Who's from Whoville, right? From The Grinch That Stole Christmas. They're pumped up. They're out there with the biggest tree and getting all the decorations and just having a full-on magical Christmas day. But we see a lot of kids too. We see kids in The Christmas Story. There's a lot of different kids in that movie. Not necessarily getting your tongue stuck to a flagpole. You guys know what movie I'm talking about? The kid gets his tongue stuck to the pole. Or wanting a gun for Christmas. It's not necessarily the point. But those kids had an excitement and a wonder and an anticipation for Christmas and this magical moment and a lot of imagination and all of that energy. Or the kid in the Santa Claus, right? Tim Allen accidentally knocks Santa off the roof and then he becomes Kris Kringle, and that's problematic. But the thing is, his kid, his son, is the one who actually really believes in him and the one who actually really believes in Christmas. So even when Santa himself doesn't believe who he is, the kid is the one who believes, who's excited, who has all of this energy and joy. So the whole point there, again, is that just when we were younger, a lot of us had a certain amount of joy and excitement around Christmas, maybe even around our faith. So let me ask you this. Are you still that excited? Of just about anything, are you just as excited today about Christmas as you were maybe 5 or 6 years ago? Right? I mean, you can kind of be honest if you want. Maybe write in the comment section. Are you more, less, or the same excited and pumped and energetic about Christmas? More, less, or the same? I'm just curious, and you don't need to write this, but I'd be curious, and maybe you can start to identify why are you though? What has changed or hasn't changed? Why are you more, less, or the same? So maybe tell us where you are, more, less, or the same. You don't have to tell us why, but just think about that. So this week we're finishing and want to finish strong with our Christmas series with a movie called The Polar Express. All right, The Polar Express is a great movie. Some of us are not huge fans. I know some of us think the movie's actually a little creepy because of the animation. I don't disagree, but I do think it's a really great movie, even though all the characters kind of look and sound like Tom Hanks. I think that was on purpose, but either way, the story dives into the heart and mind of a young boy who had lost some of that faith and Christmas joy and wonder, really lost some of his belief in Christmas. He isn't sure what he believes anymore. The lights don't really shine as bright. He doesn't hear the sound of the Christmas bells. He's just kind of stuck in the mud when it comes to what he believes and what he has faith in, especially in regards to Christmas. And there's this thought that if only I could see it, if only I could see Santa, if only I could go and touch and hear and interact and smell, if I could really actually experience this, then I could really believe in it, right? So I think you guys know how the story goes. He wakes up in the middle of the night. It's the night before Christmas Eve. Wakes up in the middle of the night and he finds there's a train in his front yard. There's a train in his front yard and they're saying, all aboard, we're going to the North Pole. So you guys, what would you do? What would you do if you woke up in the middle of the night and there's not normally a train in your front yard? Would you wake up in the middle of the night and there's this huge train in your front yard? What would you do? Would you get on the train? Because the kid at first was I'm not so sure about this. And then eventually he jumps on, but what would you do? Would you get on that train, or would you be like, no, this is weird. I'm not doing this. I think it is the drive and the passion to know, like the journey and just the curiosity. I really, really want to know is what gets him on the train. It's just that, like, I don't want to miss this opportunity to actually find out if this is real, to really find out and see for myself, to again see and hear and touch and feel. Like, I really don't want to miss my shot to find out what's going on. So that's what gets him on the train. I bet a lot of us have felt this way about Christmas, and maybe about our faith in general. We've felt that maybe, where I'm sitting today, wherever I am today, I've felt that something is missing. Like, I'm missing a little bit of the awe and the wonder that maybe my faith once had. And maybe 2020 has taken away some of my joy and expectation of what the future could hold. And maybe some of the joy and expectation of my own heart for what is God doing in my life, because I'm frustrated and tired and hurt by the things that have been going on. I want you to know that you're not alone in feeling that way. You're not wrong for feeling that way. And, if you feel a little hopeless this Christmas, that doesn't mean you are hopeless, right? I understand that. Like, feeling hopeless doesn't mean you are hopeless. It's okay in this moment to wonder, and it's okay to be on the journey. Okay, just think about it this way as we have this conversation. This kid in the movie has a question and wants to feel more connected, to believe and to see and feel that Christmas is real. Let's just go ahead and substitute Christmas for faith. We all want to have an excitement and a joy and a confidence in our faith. And we're all on a journey. The way he gets on this train to go and explore and learn, we're all on this journey to grow, to see and learn and just build up our faith. So let's look over at Hebrews chapter 11. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." Faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. So faith is believing and is having hope and confidence and the assurance of something that you haven't seen. And this Christmas season is an opportunity to, again, let's put aside the story, myth, and legends of Santa, right? Let's go ahead and just pull that curtain away. We're talking about the real, true hope, joy, peace, confidence, and assurance that you are loved by God, that Jesus has come from heaven to earth, that we have his love and presence in our life, so we're not alone, and that your life is full of purpose, that God has looked at you, created you, and given you gifts and abilities and qualities specifically to make an impact on the world around you. To believe that, to have faith, that maybe I don't see every piece of that today. Maybe I don't see all the gifts and talents God has given me today. I don't see how to use them today. But I believe that God has a purpose. I have faith that God has a purpose for my life. Maybe this year has felt so lonely. I've felt the isolation, and I've not been seeing with my eyes maybe the ways I would like to see connection and community. But I know, I believe, I have hope, I have confidence, I have faith that I am not alone, that Collide Student Ministry loves me and prays for me, that I have friends and family that love and care for me, and above all else, I have a God, a heavenly Father in heaven who knows me, and that I'm loved. That will spark our joy. That will spark our excitement and our childlike faith in God. And that ultimately is the adventure we are all on. We're all on a lifelong journey, a lifelong Polar Express mission to see and to learn and to grow in these things. And in those moments where we're not sure, in the moments where it's still a little dark and a little fuzzy, I have my faith that gets me. It's the bridge that gets me across. It's the bridge that fills in the blanks when I can't see, when I don't know, when I'm not certain. And to be okay with that. To not let those moments be a downfall, or again, that I'm a little hopeless because I can't see, but I have my faith that is the bridge that gets me across this gap, gets me over this pothole, that I can keep moving, keep growing on this journey. So I pray that entering this new year, as we wrap up this series, and you guys, just a reminder, we're not going to be meeting next week, but it's Christmas. So as you're going through Christmas and entering next year, just remember that you are loved, you're not alone, your life has a purpose, and that this is an opportunity that I've got questions, I've got doubts, I've got some concerns. Then jump on the train with us, you guys. Jump on the train and keep going, keep learning, keep growing. Let your faith get you over these potholes and these things that trip us up, and keep going. And we will continue to learn and grow and see more of the goodness of God. So from one day to the next, let us have hope and belief and just experience the joy, the childlike wonder of Christmas, and the childlike wonder of faith in Jesus. Hope you know we love you all. We're praying for you, and we hope that you have a wonder-filled, a love-filled, and joy-filled Christmas season. We'll see you again later. Bye.
nowhere.
Thank you guys for watching and joining us tonight. We wanted to just reiterate something. Tonight is the last Wednesday night of 2020, which on one hand is really exciting because it's a new year coming up, but I want to make sure you all understand that that means we will not be meeting online or in person next Wednesday, which is December 23rd, or the Wednesday after that, which is December 30th, which means that after tonight, you will not see us for a Wednesday Night Live premiere until January 6th. So we'll be back in 3 weeks. But in the meantime, you guys can message, call, email, smoke signal, carrier pigeon, or come to the church, whatever you need to do. We are here for you. We're not going anywhere. I'm not traveling this Christmas season, so just please know and understand that we are still here. We're praying for you. We're available to talk, hang out, meet. We'll be giving out our January subscription boxes in the first week of January. You can look forward to that. Also, even though we're not having Wednesday Night Collide, you can still hang out with us on Sunday mornings. We will have Sunday morning church services here at the building at 11 o'clock. And then next week, we are actually really looking for some amazing people to help lead and serve at our Christmas Eve services. So we have a Christmas Eve service actually on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock next week. So you could come here like you normally do to be a part of not Collide, but be a part of our volunteer crew for the Christmas Eve services on Wednesday. And then we've got 2 Christmas Eve services on Thursday. So please consider that, talk to your family, and then message us and let us know if you would like to volunteer and serve on Wednesday the 23rd or Thursday the 24th. And just know, again, we are here for you, we're praying for you, we love you guys, and we hope you have a great night. And if we don't see you, we hope you have a wonderful and wonder-filled Christmas. And just remember and believe that you are not alone, that you are loved, and that God has a great purpose for your life. Make sure you check the comments for the winner of this week's DoorDash prize, and we'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.